This is verse 18. This is verse 1 of the 18th chapter, Gospel of Matthew, in a conversation that appears to follow from the preceding incident in which the question was raised about whether or not Jesus owed the temple tax, and indicating that he, of course, was exempt from it because he was a son, but nevertheless he was willing to pay it voluntarily, just not to give unnecessary offense. And that must have triggered in the minds of the disciples who were considering this, the fact that if he's the son, if he's exempt, then what's their status? Because they, of course, are his followers, and they still have ideas in their mind, of course, of some sort of political kingdom that Jesus will establish in Jerusalem, and that they're going to have various offices, political offices in that kingdom. That's still very much in their imagination, and Jesus is now beginning to disabuse them a bit of such impressions or anticipation. So we have in kene, that demonstrative pronoun, in that idiomatically used the article, so in that the hour dative. But we have a proseothone from proserchomai, I come to. This is the third person plural, aorist active indicative, they came to. Takes the dative to Jesu, so they came to Jesus. The subject is hoi mathetai, the disciples came to Jesus in that hour. Present participle legontes, saying, and then the interrogative pronoun here, who. This is the masculine singular nominative. The ara means therefore, or then, or in light of that. It's strong enough to connect it to the preceding conversation. So who therefore, we might render it. Maidzone, who therefore, greater or greatest. Maidzone can go either way. Estin, who is greater. In te basileia, in the kingdom, tone or renown of the heavens. So the question here is, of course, one of greatness, one of the status that they might enjoy, as Jesus presumably is going to go to Jerusalem and begin to establish a political operation with all kinds of offices and so on. And so the question that comes to their mind is how's that going to play out in terms of their own particular careers. And of course they're probably going to be fairly shocked at the response that Jesus is going to provide.